The new GTA Online update drops tomorrow, but today on the show we have all of the news and information in regards to all of our new money bonuses, our big discounts for the week, some free vehicles you could pick up, extra free rewards and challenges for players to participate in, some new content, returning game modes, and more for this next week here in GTA Online. We have a lot to go over, and we're going to be diving into it all. This video will serve as your comprehensive sneak peek at the new GTA Online event that goes live in just about 12 hours or so from the time this video gets posted. In my local time zone, it's about 4 to 5 a.m. Central Standard Time. Convert that to yours to get the time locally for you. So, some new content. Rockstar says keep your eyes peeled for next week for a new twist on a particular classic mode hunting pack featuring one of San Andreas' more ambitious entrepreneurs getting high on their own supply. So in addition to the hunting pack, sort of like a redo adversary mode we're going to be getting, we also have another returning mode that's going to be available until April the 16th, and it is Hasta La Vista. Now, let's get into the bonuses, because we have a really awesome bonus here, followed by just some other mediocre ones, and maybe just some ones maybe new players or beginner players could take advantage of. But let's start off with the big one, double money and RP on all original heists in the game. So that's pretty cool right there. We're going to be getting all of the original ones like the Fleeca job, Prison Break, Humane Labs Raid, Series A funding, as well as the Pacific Standard job. All of those will be paying out double money and double RP, so that will allow players to earn millions of dollars this week if you're one who has, you know, a consistent crew to run this with, whether they're friends of yours or you can just make some friends in free roam lobbies. But for most players, I feel like this may not apply just because of the fact that, you know, you got to find a bunch of players to run these heists with. You can't just have at least 2 players. You got to have 4. You got to have the full crew, etc. So it's a little bit harder to find groups of players to run these heists, but nonetheless, double money and double RP if you could take advantage. We have double money and double RP on the pizza delivery missions, where you just go around all the different pizza restaurants and deliver 5 pizzas for each place. We've done a video on that in the past. That's going to be a decent way for a beginner player to make money. Just they can do some really easy content. They don't even need to shoot their gun. But is it going to be meta money for the week? Not really, but it is just something on the side. The Hasta La Vista returning limited time game mode is going to be double money and double RP in the adversary mode list this week. And we also have triple money and triple RP on the community series jobs for this week in GTA, which means we'll probably have some new ones coming to the game as well tomorrow, as well, like you know, a refresh list of them, etc. Now, the weekly challenge for this week, which is going to allow you to earn an extra $100,000 as well. All you need to do is complete 2 heist finales to be rewarded with that. This doesn't appear to be tied to the original heist. It could be anything. This can probably be just the Cayo Perico heist, Diamond Casino heist. It can be the original heist. It could even be the Doomsday heist if you want. I'm not sure if other heist finales, or, you know, not the specifically named heists like the Cluckenbell Farm Raid and the Oscar Guzman Flies Again content, or the Salvage Yard robberies, those probably don't count as actual heist finales most likely. But if you can get heist finales done, you'll get an extra $100,000 for doing so right there. Now, let's transition into our discounts. Our major property discount for the week is on high-end apartments. You can get these for 30% off, but in addition to that, you can also get the Armored Karen Kuruma for 30% off this week. That's obviously a must-have for any beginner player as well if you're not going to get the Duke of Death, because that's free. But we also have the Rune Zaba. That's going to be 30% off. 30% off the HVY Insurgent Pickup. 30% off the Vapid Winky, so some really solid Warstock discounts on the Kuruma as well as the Insurgent. Maybe not so much on the Zaba and the Winky, but we also have the Dubachi Wagner on Legendary Motorsport. That's going to be 30% off. 30% off the Mammoth Squatty. 30% off the Dinka Conjo SJ. 30% off the Fister Neon. 30% off the Dinka RT 3000. 30% off the Bravado Greenwood. 30% off the Karen Boar, 30% off the Vicer Neo, as well as 30% off the Bravado Half Track. So Rockstar is back to repeating this pattern where we get a bunch of vehicle discounts in the game for the week, but they're all in one single tier, and it's been 30% off for the past few weeks here. We're not getting any 20 or 40 or 50% off on certain vehicles, things like that. Now let's transition over into the 3 Salvage Yard robberies for the week. Once again, these are going to be available through April the 16th. So starting off with one of our top range vehicles, we do have the Grotti Cheetah Classic, stealable in the Podium robbery. A mid mid-range vehicle for the week is the Pegassi Toros, which you could steal as part of the Duggan robbery. And then the Benefactor Sterling GT is going to be also another mid-range vehicle. We have 2 mid and 1 top range. You could steal the Sterling GT as part of the cargo ship robbery. None of these 3 are going to be claimable though, unfortunately. Now let's talk about our 2 free vehicles for the week. At the Diamond Casino and Resort, your Lucky Wheel podium vehicle this week is the Karen Previan. And then at the LS Car Meet, your prize ride for the week is the Ubermax Cypher, which is a good LS Tuners car. And in order to unlock this vehicle for $0 for this week, you need to finish within top 5 in LS Car Meet Series races for 2 consecutive days in a row. And this Ubermax Cypher is also going to feature the limited time Fleesa Circuit livery. So if you want a limited time rare livery, well, you do need to do the prize ride challenge to unlock this Cypher this week. But also at the test drive and test track, the premium test drive vehicle for the week is the Bravado Buffalo EVX, which is a PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC enhanced car. We also have the standard just removed vehicles for the week, which are on all platforms. We have the Vapid Peyote Gasser, the beautiful and legendary Progen GP1, as well as the Western Wolfsbane. And then over at Simeon's, aka Premium Deluxe Motorsport and Car Dealership, we have featured here more rare and removed vehicles that are featured back for a limited time, like the Classy Tulip, the Coil Voltic, the Western Rat Bike, the Lampadati Michele GT, as well as the Coil Raiden. Then if we move on over to luxury autos, we have 2 vehicles featured here. We have the Canis Terminus. Along with that, we have the Vapid Click Wagon. And then at the gun van, more weapon discounts. All players in the game can get 50% off the military rifle for this upcoming week here in GTA Online. And if you are a GTA Plus member, you can take 40% off the heavy rifle. So that's pretty nice. And of course, if you do have GTA Plus as well, the L. Strickler military rifle will be $0 for you as well. Now let's talk about this week's premium race, weekly time trials, and FIB priority file. The priority file at the Garment Factory for this week is the Brute Force file. The premium race for this week is Down the Drain, and it is going to be locked to the Muscle Cars class and category. The HSW time trial for this week is Del Perro Beach to Marietta Heights, and the time trial for this week is Del Perro Pier. And that is everything that is coming this week here in GTA Online for the new update. Of course, tomorrow I will go through in my weekly update guide, showcase to you guys all the gameplay, the discounts, and the rare and removed vehicles, and everything else. We'll talk about what's worth buying, what's worth not buying here in the game for this week, because there are some vehicles you definitely want to stay away from, but on the flip side of the coin, there are some vehicles you absolutely do not want to miss out on, whether they're on Warstock or Legendary Motorsport, things like that. And then just for the money bonuses as well, OG Heist being double money is good if you're participating in them, but if you're not, that's really the only pretty decent discount, or only pretty decent money bonus for the week. And obviously we've had some very good ones recently with the Bunker and the Hangar and all, you know, we have GTA Plus has Acid Lab for this month, so we'll probably see that 4 times money later in the month, but we are going to be hitting payout caps on that, so that's going to disappoint the community. But either way, we've had some really good event weeks here in GTA, and so this week is definitely one where if you're not going to take advantage of the OG Heist, I wouldn't even bother playing the game. It's just a week to cool off, because that's just how it is with Rockstar. They're not going to give you an absolute banger every single week, because if every week is really good, then no week is really good, right? Most things in life are mid, and this is definitely just one of those mid-event weeks, even worse than last week. So with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and you want to see more GTA Online content like this. Also, check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you are more than welcome to ask me questions on those platforms. You can follow me at Hazardous HDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. One more thing, I will be live over on twitch.tv/HazardousHDTV very soon here. I'm going to be streaming after this video gets posted, so if you guys are watching this within the first couple hours of this video going live, I will be live over on Twitch. You can interact with me there, ask me questions, we get to talk about the weekly event, grind some money in game, things like that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Adios, amigos.